So Snehit, Soham, and Sara. So Sara का तो नहीं चल रहा है. Please put on your video and let's start. So we go to the next part. Next part where I want to solve some coordinate geometry, but I have more such problems. I don't know. आज हम शायद और नहीं कर पाएंगे because coordinate is something that we must attend first. If in case time permits and we are able to do coordinate fast, I'll come back to this. ये दो ही questions हमने किए, but there are some 8 problems that I thought I'll solve with you from SAP papers. ये करेंगे. अगर समय बचेगा तो और करेंगे, नहीं तो किसी और क्लास में करेंगे. But why I want to do this is because there are these two problems. दो questions आएंगे section 3, section 4 में simple radical वाले. But though it may sound simple, हमने दोनों problem में देखा 1/3 of the class कर पाते हैं. बाकी लोग start करके I think it's lack of practice maybe. It's not that you don't know. आप लोग आगे नहीं बढ़ते. The pen doesn't move, so we need more practice. अभी तो नहीं. तो अभी we go to किए होंगे. ये आपने किए होंगे 7th, 8th, 6th, 7th, 8th, not after 8th, I guess. 6th, 7th में किए होंगे. So इसलिए भी you become rusty and you don't really. चलो एक और करते हैं. That will be case. Do we know this concept of completing the squares आता है? So हम Snehit, Sara, completing the squares.
No, sir, that was deleted portion.
Oh, so we do one. So we do one problem from that. अभी मैं show करता हूँ. जितने लोग कर सकते हैं करो. नहीं कर पाएंगे तो मैं तो करूँगा ही. Don't worry. But allow me to do one such problem. Not this one. Not this one. Let's do this question. नहीं आप किसी से भी कर सकते हैं. ये अच्छा क्वेश्चन है. यहाँ से भी दिखता है. आप तो फिर ठीक है आगे आ जाओ. नहीं ये तो आगे नहीं है. Which of the following is equivalent to? This is again a SAT problem. A, B, C, D. So there is an expression given. Okay. Options. So in SAT means don't matter. This is seriously means matter. Steps matter. Here what matters is the ends. The only thing is if you solve by option and let's say fourth option is the right option, you'll have to do it at least 3. अगर भाई ये 3 नहीं है तो इसको क्यों करने का? Okay guys, so this is open house. You can announce your answers.
A option.
A. Okay, Sara. John. A. A. Yeah, really? This is not it. How A? Chalo, Varshney, come on board and solve it. So one is you can go by option guys and you'll be lucky because first option if you expanded, आपको वो expression is right. But had it been 4 तो मुश्किल होगा. So we go by completing the square method से करने की कोशिश करते हैं. Completing the square, by the way, is one of the skills that SAT will test you on. ये या कोई और question आ सकता है जहाँ पे completing the square can be a useful skill to. This may not be the only skill जिससे वो solve होगा. बट अगर वो पता होगा तो अच्छा होगा, तो उससे करते हैं। एंड सिंस सीबीएसई में डिलीट हो गया था, इट मेक ऑल द मोर सेंस कि हमको बताओ कैसे करते हैं। वेरी गुड, चलो इसको सॉल्व करो। Anyone who would want to do on board other than Abhyuday and Jawad, they have come on board already. Yeah, you're coming on. नहीं, completing this question. So let's do this. So what I'm doing is, देखो इसको कैसे करना है. If I look at option, I see one expression which is common in all these options. So मतलब कहीं ना कहीं x plus 1 whole square का there's some rule that is happening. Okay. So what I will do is, let me write it like this and tell me if I am correct. क्या मैं इसको ऐसे लिख सकता हूँ? So हम स्नेहित done. Can I write it like this?
Yes.
Okay. Now if I look into this thing, this is a square plus 2 into a into b. क्या नहीं है? b स्क्वायर नहीं है, मतलब 1 का स्क्वायर नहीं है, मतलब मैंने एक 1 एक्स्ट्रा ऐड किया है इसमें. Let me subtract 1. I have not changed anything. a square plus 2ab plus b square. क्योंकि इसमें एक मैंने b स्क्वायर ऐड किया तो b स्क्वायर माइनस कर देते हैं. Plus 3, which is right on. आगे चलते हैं. Now this part guys, this is x plus 1 whole square. बोलो. Minus 1. एक ब्रैकेट का ध्यान रखना भाई. बोलिए. ये 2 बाहर था ना, मैंने ये अंदर वाले ब्रैकेट को ऐसे लिखा है ना. ये ब्रैकेट ऐसे. Okay, now I'll take 2 inside. So I have 2x plus 1 whole square minus 2 plus 3, which is option A. तो हमने क्या किया, अपनी एक्सप्रेशन को कंप्लीटिंग स्क्वायर से एक स्क्वायर टर्म में ले गया, बाइनोमियल टर्म में ले गया. ये हमने कंप्लीट कर दिया इसका स्क्वायर by adding something and subtracting the same thing. Okay, this is the expression that I have, right? ये एक perfect square नहीं है, तो मैंने क्या किया, इसको मैंने वो एक्सप्रेशन में लिखा a plus b whole square, but I don't have a b square in this, so I added a b square and I subtracted, and what I have done is now a plus b whole square आ गया, तो ये completing this square. One and two. Second step. First step.
So instead of x square plus 2x, I can just take plus 2x outside. So x the value.
Okay. So you want 2x as outside. Let's see. And x plus 2 inside plus 3. Okay. So you can do that. Next.
Also,
No.
you don't get x.
No. Okay. So the point is, can we do this? Yes, you can do this. But options are giving me additional information where there should be something like a plus b whole square. By doing what you said, I will not get that. So it is important for me to retain x square here because I see there is a 2x here. So if I have to get something like x plus 1 whole square, by doing this, I will not get that. So the x square को maintain करना है so that I get a plus b whole square. So even if you do this, then you should tell yourself what next, because there is nothing else you can do here. You should go back to this.
The completing this square plus x value.
X की वैल्यू निकालने बोलेंगे हम.
X value.
So कोई एक ऐसा वर्ड प्रॉब्लम होगा या ये पार्ट इक्वल टू समथिंग होगा, इक्वल टू 25, इक्वल टू 45, समथिंग होगा, इक्वल टू 0 होगा, कुछ होगा. So equal to 0 हुआ, so what happens is when you say equal to 0, this equal to 0, this part equal to -1, this part equal to -1/2, square of something equal to -1/2. X का कोई value possibly नहीं, answer is no value of x.
Sir, gradients में ऐसे questions कभी नहीं आ सकते.
ग्रेडिंग में ऐसे क्वेश्चंस कभी नहीं आ सकते जहाँ पे
Like, for example, ये word problem में आया, जैसे अभी किया x square minus 1/2, which is like not possible. No?
x plus 1 whole square equal to minus 1 by 2. So there is no value of x,
Yeah.
which when added to 1 and squared will give you a negative quantity, because square of something cannot be. So there is no value of x. Answer is no value of x. If option होगा no value of x, तो आप टिक कर दो. If you are supposed to find value of x, only then. यहाँ पे in class guys, people who are there, Soham, Sneh and Sara, Kshitij asked me that what if you have to find value of x and let's say this part is equal to 0, this is equal to 0. Completing the square से मुझे solve करना है, this is equal to 0 and I have to find value of x. So I said we can solve it like this, equal to 0 करके करेंगे तो this part becomes equal to minus 1 by 2 and you will not be able to get value of x because nothing added to 1 and square of that will give me in real system, complex system any. In real system nothing will give me that. Answer is cannot be determined, no value of x. क्या ये ग्रेडिंग में आ सकता है? Of course ग्रेडिंग में नहीं आ सकता because there is nothing like that. Okay. Now I go to coordinate geometry. So coordinate geometry में we don't need this, right? We don't need PPT, so we go like this. ये मुझे देखते रहो आप लोग. I'll tell you, open your books. You have your book with you. We will go to specific problems. I'll tell you which problems हम लोग solve करते जाएंगे, and then we will discuss in class. Okay. So exercise 3.1 on your book, guys. 3.1. Page number 35. Come down to page number 35. Are you there? Soham, you are there?
Sir, could you write down the question because I don't have the book still.
Oh, you don't have book with you, Soham.
Actually, this is my first class of math, so the Fourier will take time.
Acha. And where are you based, Soham?
Sir, in Patlipada, Thane.
Okay. And Sarah, you have book with you?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So, what we will do is, Soham, for you, that question will appear on screen. Just now, जैसा आपको PPT पे दिख रहा था, वैसा वो question आपको PPT पे दिखेगा.
Okay.
And for the rest of you, you will have to refer your book. You can also refer screen because उस one के लिए anyway I put it up. थोड़ा सा switching ज़्यादा करूँगा मैं because I have to go between whiteboard and question. Otherwise, everything remains same. So I want you to solve. Rather, why should I say this? I might go to down for it. I want to show you. Just a second. Just a second. Let me know, Soham, if this is visible to you.
Yes, I can see.
So guys, I want you to solve question number 1 from your book. And in case you want to see on the screen, this is the problem. Question number 1, do not announce your answers. Type in the chat box, send it to me. Raise your hand if you are in class. This is a sad type problem. Yes, your turn. Yeah, we can do that. It may so happen I may not do this in class. I may do maybe I will do your hand. Okay, so I've got one answer from my online team. Correct, Sarah. Very good. Varshini and Sarah, correct. Then why so long? Chalo, karo, that's a good method, which is अगर ये आपको visualize करना है तो ऐसे करो, कोई दिक्कत नहीं. It may take time, but accuracy बहुत improve हो जाएगी. So I see Sarah Das in class. She is trying to project it, draw this on a coordinate plane, and then figure out. That's also a very good method. chances of getting right answer increases that way. तो अच्छा है अगर आपको करना है, बट क्या ये ऐसा पूरा स्केल बना के समय बर्बाद करना है, समथिंग दैट यू हैव टू फिगर आउट. शायद इतना करने की जरूरत नहीं, स्केल बनाना है बट सब ऐसे स्केलिंग करना है क्या पूरा. करेक्ट. सो हम वेरी गुड. चलो गाइस, done. Can we discuss this? Nehit, waiting for you.
Sir, can you solve it?
हाँ मैं करता हूँ, बिल्कुल I can. I'm waiting for Abhyuday. I'm waiting for Kshitij. Jawan, what happened? हाँ मैं आंसर कर लिया. Good. वापस सॉल्व करो. वापस सॉल्व करो. देखो क्या गड़बड़ की है. हाँ. चलो. So we do this. नहीं है 2 मिनट जैसा क्वेश्चन. ओके, पढ़ो क्वेश्चन. जोर से पढ़ो क्षितिज. Read it loudly. Snails, have a look. आंखों बोलो. बोलो.
If the xy plane, the center of the circle has coordinates 3, -7, the one endpoint of the diameter of the circle is -2, -7. What are the coordinates of the other endpoint of this diameter?
So I will solve like Sarah and Abhyuday are doing it here. I'll draw a coordinate plane. So this is diameter of circle guys, ये पता है. उसका एक एंड पॉइंट पता है. बताओ कोऑर्डिनेट. -2, -7. -2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is one end point. Diameter का end point है स्नेहित ये. ठीक है. और क्या दिया है?
Center, 10 -7.
3, -7 पे सेंटर है. 1, 2, 3. So if you see this, Snail, ये diameter का center है. Okay, Snail?
Yes, sir.
Can I say -2 से 3? This is 5 unit. तो मुझे और आगे जाना है 5 यूनिट. मतलब 3 में मैं 5 यूनिट ऐड करूंगा तो मैं 8 पे आ जाऊंगा. ये वाला पॉइंट होना चाहिए 8, -7. बिकॉज ये डायमीटर ऑफ सर्कल है, स्ट्रेट लाइन होगा. ये उसका सेंटर दिया हुआ है. दूसरे एंड पॉइंट का कोऑर्डिनेट पूछा है 8, -7. Is this logic clear? Is it helping? नहीं ईशान? Okay. सबसे पहले स्नेहित बोलो. Am I making sense?
Yes, sir.
क्या नहीं समझ में आया इसमें? This was given to me. एक डायमीटर है जिसका एक एंड पॉइंट है 2, -7. And उसका मिड पॉइंट, डायमीटर का मिड पॉइंट इज गिवन एज 3, -7, सेंटर ऑफ डायमीटर. दूसरा जो एंड पॉइंट है उसके कोऑर्डिनेट्स बताओ. तो अगर मैंने इसको इतना ड्रॉ किया, ये 5 यूनिट होगा. फ्रॉम -2 to 3, दिस इज 5 यूनिट्स. तो सेंटर टू द अदर एंड पॉइंट शुड आल्सो बी 5 यूनिट्स, which I added. तो ये होगा. And because this is a straight line, y coordinate will not change. दूसरा, you can use midpoint for a concept. You know midpoint, you know x1, find x2. Why you don't have to? Because midpoint will be same. -7, -7 by 2 will be -7. तो why चाहिए नहीं? Midpoint theorem use कर लो, जिसमें midpoint का वैल्यू पता है और x1 पता है. But why to do that? ये हो गया सॉल्व. Sara, Soham, if you have any point, Varshini, here, you had some other method. Okay. आगे चलें.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Second problem from your book, which is an excellent problem. बहुत ही अच्छा question है. Again, real SAT. Let's solve that, and it's coming on the screen as well. Oh, sorry. This is the second one. Real SAT problem. Okay. Very good. आगे बढ़ो. Sarah, correct. Yeah. ABC. Okay. Correct. हाँ, good. Okay. Tavanji, correct. Good. So this is like most of you getting this right. Very good. Correct, Soham. Sneh, waiting for you. यहाँ पे I'm waiting for Ishan and Abhyuday. Abhyuday, you go. Ishan and Snehit waiting. Which is option C. Snehit, what say? नहीं इतनी जल्दी क्यों म्यूट कर दो बोलो ठीक से बोलो सो स्नेहित कनेक्ट फ्रॉम पुणे है ना पुणे से कनेक्ट करते हो ना तुम ये क्लास के लिए
Yes, sir.
हाँ तो इट टेक्स टाइम फॉर योर वॉइस टू ट्रैवल फ्रॉम देयर टू हियर सो तुम अनम्यूटेड ही रहो बताओ क्या आंसर आ रहा है इसका
Option C.
ऑप्शन सी है ना
Yes.
प्लीज एक्सप्लेन मी हाउ ऑप्शन सी एक्सप्लेन मी हाउ ऑप्शन सी बोलते जाओ जैसे कि आंसर आया है चलो
Sir, midpoint.
ओके मिड पॉइंट मतलब दे वांट वैल्यू ऑफ टी राइट
Yes.
Snake, what is value of k? Snake. Value of k क्या होगा?
Sir.
Sorry, जोर से बोलो.
Sir, 2.
2. Value of k will not change, right? Because it is parallel to y-axis, तो वो तो change नहीं होगा. But unfortunately, they are not asking value of k. तो आ जाओ t पे बोलो. तो बहुत अच्छी आती. बोलो. How do you go to t? Snake. It's given here that B is midpoint. ये दिया है B is midpoint. ये दिख रहा है जो मैं कर रहा हूँ है ना B midpoint है तो अगर टोटल यूनिट देखोगे 5 तो 5 is from origin और -1 तो this is total 6 का हाफ होगा midpoint निकालोगे तो 3 so या तो 5 से 3 नीचे आओ या -1 से 3 ऊपर जाओ आंसर is 2 okay Snake okay chalo we go to a new problem so all of you have got this correct बाकी किसी के साथ ये डिस्कशन नहीं चाहिए तो हम आगे बढ़ते हैं and I want you to solve okay this is the challenge problem so in your book जो challenge problem का section है या तो वहां पे चले जाओ ठीक है यहाँ पे स्क्रीन पे देख के सॉल्व करो
सर क्वेश्चन 1 दिया है और उधर लिखा 2 है इधर है 1 दिया लिखा होगा
okay so PPT में there is a mistake this is challenge problem 1 so in your book there are homework section classwork homework and challenge section ये क्वेश्चन हम चैलेंज सेक्शन से कर रहे हैं आपके बुक में क्वेश्चन नंबर 1 है गाइस your book this is question number 1 in xy coordinate plane how many points are a distance of 4 units from the origin I'll ask each one of you for this answer and I'll give you 15 seconds more that's all फिर मैं डिस्कस करता हूं okay how are you guys solving it क्या सॉल्व किया आपने ऐसा करने की जरूरत नहीं व्हाट अबाउट यू करने की जरूरत नहीं डन हां बट कहीं लिखना कुछ करना नथिंग टू सॉल्व नथिंग टू लर्न हां आई गेट इट ऑफ टाइम क्या ओके क्या आंसर है
सर
अच्छा
कहिए कि सर
ओके what about you you think it's this okay हाँ good so बोलो जल्दी बोलो lock so when I apply pressure people do make mistakes okay guys so Snehit you are the first one to announce your answer please announce your answer Snehit
Sir, I don't have answer.
sorry
Sir, I didn't
I'll help
solve
you
it.
out ठीक है कोई बात नहीं I'll help you out so हम
The B option.
B for Bombay.
Yes, sir.
Sarah Mohapatra.
Sir, I am not sure, but D option.
D for Delhi.
Yes, sir.
D A
A.
B and B. So I never thought that this will be a googly problem. So how many of you said B? Soham said B and Saradas, Varshini, Chavanji. B, right? No. बोर्ड में आओ चौहान. ये coordinate plane है. Please draw. ऐसा करके दिखाओ मुझे. How many points are at a distance of 4 units from origin? इधर आ जाओ. ये तुम लिखे. तब तक मैं ये set करता हूँ. So that these guys also.
Sir,
see.
what is the correct answer?
We'll figure it out soon, Sarah. So so what Chavanji is saying that these are the 4 points which are at a distance of 4 units. Let's say this is 4 unit, 4 unit, 4 unit, 4 unit. So there are 4 answer to नहीं हो सकता. आपका answer 2 आया. नहीं सोचा था. तो इन्होंने 4 सोचा तो ये will include their answer. लाओ. यहीं खड़े रहो. तो अभी रुको. So please visualize this as a circle, a very bad circle, with a radius. So Sarah, what is the right answer? Sarah Mohapatra.
D option, I did this.
So there are infinite number of points because all the points which lie on the circumference of the circle are at a distance of 4 units. बोलो सारा दास. चलो आया समझ में. तो तुमने नेगेटिव भी सोचा था और इन्होंने ये वाला नहीं सोचा. तो all those who got option B, इनका आंसर है ये रियल एसिड प्रॉब्लम. इतना आसान या इतना डिफिकल्ट या इतना गूगली इतना कॉम्प्लेक्स. हाँ, so I don't know how, because आसान या difficult is something that you'll have to figure out. ये subjective है, but this is how we do it. ये clear हुआ. अब we move to next one. ये next भी challenge देखे ना. एक yes, this is also challenge problem. इसमें 3 है, book में 2 है. So guys, this is second problem from challenge section. When this came on SAT paper, मैं आपको बता देता हूँ, there were 2 or 3 questions. हमने उसमें से एक लेके यहाँ पे reproduce किया. ठीक है, इस डेटा में 3 questions थे. ये डेटा दिया है ना राइट हैंड साइड में. Please solve. I give you 2 full minutes. 2 मिनट का समय. Please solve. So the question says, all of the buildings in the town that are an m distance of 3 from firehouse, they must lie on a circle, a square, a right isosceles triangle, pair of intersecting lines or line. अब आप देखेंगे इसमें 5 ऑप्शंस हैं. तो SAT में 2016 से पहले 5 ऑप्शन थे. So this question is 2016 से पहले. After 2016 या from 2016, they made it 4 options. And next year they are going online. This year you are writing paper bills. Next year they go online from March.
Next year.
So you never know because that's going to be a new medium.
Next year, university start this. University start this.
So don't be so optimistic. अभी तो करो. हुआ? I've not got any answers from online team. So you'll be able to defend this. I'll call you on the. Let's start with you. Okay. Okay. You've done this in 10 years.
Sir, logically देखो तो logically 30
I'd love to hear this logic, but we'll move. Actually, hold on. So please hold on to your secret sauces. अभी यहाँ पे मिला दूँगा तब करना. But हो सकता है maybe I've not looked at that. नहीं लगता बिना पहने खाली आपको कर दिया तो good. Maybe I'm missing something. We'll talk about it. I also learn, no doubt. Sara, Soham, Snehit, any answers, guys? The key is to first understand, spend maximum time in understanding the case. So is there anyone who has not understood what is going on? What is this firehouse in distance? ये समझ में नहीं आया. कोई ऐसा है? नहीं, ऐसा कोई नहीं. Okay.
Sir, what does this line mean that has no one-way streets? There is that term. Equally spaced streets in a town that has no one-way streets. What
Okay.
does that mean?
Just a second. So the grid above represent equally spaced streets in a town that has no one-way street. Saradas, what does this mean?
no one-way street lane.
Vashni?
दूसरे street से तो swine वापस आ सकते हैं.
So basically,
Like, does it?
they are saying that all these streets are two-way. All these streets are two-way. You can come and go from point A to B on the same street. Between 2 points, you can use same street for approaching them. One way nahi hai koi bhi street. Sabhi two-way. You can go in both directions. Okay? So this is a redundant type of information. I mean, all streets are two ways. You can come up and go down the street.
Sir, can the fire truck travel diagonally or does it need to walk along the lines of the grid only?
You tell me that after you have read this, what is that you understand? You tell me that. Can you go? Okay, so can
But
you go
over
from,
here it is mentioning minimum
Hey,
number
Sarah,
of
answer
blocks.
this question. Can you go from? Can you go like this from F to Z? Sarah?
Sir, I think
You
no.
cannot go like this because the grid lines are the straight. You can only travel on the grid line. You cannot go like this diagonally. If you have to go from F to Z, you cannot do this. There is no street there. And rationally, you will not want to travel on houses and people, right? So ये तो नहीं होगा. बोलो, आप समझ में आया?
Yes, sir.
हाँ, चलो अब बताओ. So let's discuss this problem. What's your answer? हाँ? आपका भी इस तरह है. Okay. So I'm discussing this. So how many inputs on this problem?
So till now, no.
Chalo, so I'll first explain you what this question means, and then we'll see whether it is a circle, because some people are getting circle, some are getting square. Let's see this. So it says, नहीं, वो logic नहीं है. अभी देखना. The grid above represent equally spaced street in a town that has no one-way street. F marks the corner where a firehouse is located. Point WXYZ represents location of some other buildings. The fire company defines a distance, defines a building's end distance at a minimum number of blocks that a fire truck must travel from firehouse to reach that building. So M distance is defined as distance from firehouse, number one. The distance that a fire truck must travel. But what type of distance? Minimum distance that fire truck must travel from that point F to any other point. उस point के लिए वो उसका m distance हो. So for example, guys, and they've given you an example. So let's say I'm talking about f2x. So the minimum block that I need to travel from f to x is 2. या तो ऐसे जाऊंगा मैं या ऐसे जाऊंगा. But ऊपर से जाओ नीचे से जाओ, there are two minimum blocks that I need to travel, not maximum, minimum. So m distance of x will be equal to 2. बोले समझ में आ गया? Now let's solve this. The question now says, so this is the concept. The question asked is, all of the buildings in the town that are at an m distance of 3 from firehouse must lie. Let's look at this, guys. M distance of 3, 1, 2, 3. ये वाला जो dot है, ये जो मैंने red dot बनाया है. So हम सारा, can I say this is at the m distance of 3? Yes. Similarly, this red dot, my second red dot, m distance of 3. Similarly, this dot out here, sorry, this dot out here, 1, 2, 3. ये वाला ना? Yes. They are at an m distance of 3, guys. Yes. और देखते हैं, और कोई distance है क्या? Let's look at this. So now what I'm doing is I'm going for a green color.
Sir, can you connect?
Let's see this. ये देखो 1, 2, 3. ये वाला डॉट देखो. इसी तरह से ये वाला डॉट देखो. ये F से 3 डिस्टेंस पे होगा. Look at this dot. 1, 2 and 3. ये भी 3 डिस्टेंस पे होगा. Similarly, look at this dot.
Sir,
तुम गोल बाद में घुमाना, पहले देखते जाओ. Let me solve this first. ये देखो, ये वाले डॉट्स. हाँ, ये वाला डॉट. हाँ, ये वाला डॉट. Now, can you visualize the picture? ये किस पे आ रहे होंगे ये डॉट्स? ये वाला डॉट. ये m distance of 3 पे. So if you look at this, let me use another color. Let me use a yellow color here. Green. So this I'm doing using a mouse, and I can tell you it's a very painful experience. But still, look at this. What does this figure look like?
Square.
Okay. So answer is how then you said yes. So maybe
square or 58.
oh, you did something here.
Yeah, I just went 4 corners. Right? 4 corners ऐसे वो मतलब square ही possible. Circle होता है तो बीच में भी कोई होता है कि circumference बिना कहीं कट होता है. बनेगा square.
Okay. ठीक है. Accepted. Good. ठीक है. This is what comes in. अब पूछो any questions here. So there were 2 more problems. This is a very famous problem. आप Google करोगे question मिल जाएगा, and you can solve the other 2 problems also. We have produced one here. Any questions here? सारा मोहब्बत में आगे चलें.
Yes,
So,
sir.
Yes, sir.
okay, guys. So next problem that you have to solve is this one. Sorry. Question number 6 from your book. आप लोग बाकी लोग book में से करो. Question number 6, please. Simple problem. I give you 30 seconds. Please solve. And send in chat box. Yeah. Yes, good. Certain. Yes, correct. And I've got answers here also. So, Sara correct, Soham correct, Snehit waiting. In XY plane, Sohan ho gaya na ye? In XY plane, the line 2x minus 3y equal to c passes through this point. What is the value of c? स्नेहित अगर ये पॉइंट उस लाइन के ऊपर है तो आई कैन सब्स्टिट्यूट x की जगह 5 एंड y की जगह -1. When I do this substitution, I get value of c.
Yes, sir. Understood.
Now, since all of you got this right, I'm not spending time on this. Please solve 8th problem from your book. Question number 8. Okay, hold on. Pick on. Show me. Correct. Question number 8. So Ishan, you show me your method, then I follow it. Show me. So you have done this mentally. Mentally भी कर सकते हैं इसको. बिल्कुल कर सकते हैं. In XY plane, the line with this equation crosses x-axis at a point with coordinate a comma b. What is the value of a? Correct, Sarah. Soham Snehit. Soham, please unmute.
Yes, sir.
Soham, if a line crosses x-axis at a comma b, what will be the value of b? If a line crosses x-axis at a comma b, what is the value for b?
So it should be 5a minus 10.
No. You don't have to find value of b. I'm asking you a question. What would be value of b? Bolo? This is the coordinate plane, and let's say there's some line which is crossing x-axis or intersecting with x-axis at a comma b. What is the value of b, I'm asking? So,
So a units from the origin.
value of b. B is one of the coordinates. ये मेरा line L है, ये x-axis है. It is crossing or intersecting x-axis at this point with coordinate a comma b. I'm asking what is value for b. What is value of y-axis at a at x? अच्छा दूसरा question पूछता हूँ. What is the equation of y-axis?
Equation of y-axis
X equals to 0. Equation of y-axis is x equal to 0. So any point on x-axis, y will be 0. Do you agree?
Yes, sir.
So b का value क्या होगा?
0, yeah.
0 होगा. अब ये जो line है, इसका क्या equation है? What is the equation of this line?
y is equal to 5x minus
5.
x
एक.
5x minus 10.
No, नहीं. Beat me out.
5x minus 10.
No. Y is so it's like trust yourself. So y is equal to 5x minus 10. Now if this line is passing through a comma b and this point is on x-axis, so फिर I know y is equal to 0. X की जगह रखो a.
X will be 2.
Yes. So 5a would be equal to 10 or a would be equal to 2. Answer is 0. What's time by your watch? 137. 137. Okay. So there are some more problems left. Possibly we'll have to conclude our class right now here only. हम लोग जब can I take 5 minutes? ठीक है. Let me take 5 minutes. So I want you to solve one more question. ये question को बताओ कौन सा solve किया हमने? Question number 8. I want you to solve question number 9. Question number 9, 15 seconds.
So could you show the question?
Sorry. ठीक है. Done. Yes, what's the answer? D, Delhi. So Varshini says D. Sara Mohapatra, what do you say?
D.
D. Okay, and what about Soham? So which of the following is the graph of linear function? Snehit, you are supposed to solve this. Unmute karo aur mere saath saath solve karna. Is the graph of linear function with a negative slope and a positive y-intercept. Negative slope, possible options बताओ.
C and
C and D, क्योंकि ये दोनों में नेगेटिव स्लोप है, A और B तो आंसर नहीं हो सकते. पॉजिटिव y इंटरसेप्ट, C में जो y इंटरसेप्ट है वो नेगेटिव है, नेगेटिव y इंटरसेप्ट. So the only answer is option left is D. Answer is D. ठीक है. Question number 10. I want you to solve question number 10. This is the last problem for the day. Gem of a problem. Huh? Option A दिया तो मतलब क्या है sir? हाँ. So question number 10. I'm coming down to that. So हम एक second bear with me. Question number 10 given below. Last problem for the day from SAT graded problem. You have to punch in your answer. Chat box में अपना answer मुझे भेजना है आपको. What is the slope of line L? N. Slope of line N. A very good question. Typical SAT type. Chitra is done.
No, sir.
Yes, sir. Done.
Okay, sir. Hold on. Correct. You again. देखो क्या calculation mistake किया है. Line N is perpendicular to line N. N is perpendicular to line. You want slope for N. Right. What is there a value? Is there a way to find value of it? The moment you know this, you will be able to make this. Yes, correct. That's the starting point. Slope of line. Now you don't have to find intersection. It's का slope चाहिए. देखने से लग रहा है कि slope positive होगा कि negative होगा?
Positive.
The slope for line N will be positive slope. और वैसे भी gradient question है, तो negative slope नहीं आ सकता क्योंकि minus का sign नहीं होता है gradient. Now let's solve this, guys. इसको solve करते हैं. Answer is 3. Answer is single digit 3. How many of you got it right? 1 in this class and 1 from online. Sarah and Chavan. Yes, let's do this. So, what you can do is इसका एक screenshot रख लो अपने पास जब तक book नहीं आती, and I'm going back and we will solve it on board. And possibly this is the last problem. मैं वापस जाता हूँ उस पे इधर. Okay, guys. So if you look at this, मैं question जो है मैं reproduce करता हूँ quickly. This is ऐसा कुछ है line L, and there is something which is line. Something like this. So this is N, this is L. I need slope for N. Okay. ये number बताओ, ये 1 लिखा है यहाँ पे.
X axis पे 3 पे था।
ये 3 लिखा है, ये ओरिजिन पे पास हो रहा है कि नहीं हो रहा है, विजुअली देख के कंक्लूड नहीं किया जा सकता. You cannot be 100% sure just by looking at the graph and visually saying it is 1. Could be 0.1, 0.5, 0.25, not mentioned there. So I will not do that risky assumption. Okay, तो ऐसा नहीं करना. Let's solve this quickly. Can I find slope of this line? Yes, I can. So slope of line L will be equal to, क्योंकि मुझे पता है ये पता चला, इसका reciprocal and sign change I will get it. Find slope of line L. If I take these 2 points, ये वाला point और ये वाला point, ये इसका coordinate है 0,1, इसके coordinates है 3,0. y2 minus y1 upon x2 minus x1. So slope of line L will be -1/3 Varshini. So इसका slope होगा reciprocal -3, sign change +3. Answer is 3. इसीलिए मैंने बोला वापस से करो. Got it, guys? This is SAP for you with respect to coordinate. So done for today. There are a couple of problems more left and in challenge problem. Please solve them. Go for doubt solving. नहीं होता है तो otherwise when we meet, of course we will do it. So thank you so much.
Next class after.
Thank you. I don't know. देखना पड़ेगा time पे. Thank you, Sara, Snehit, Rekha. Bye bye. Thank you. If you guys have any question, do talk to me. So I'll make a call to you and I'll try and understand and make you understand few things. मैं call करता हूँ.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. Bye, sir.
Thank you. Bye bye. Okay, Rekha.
Thank you, sir.
बंद कर दो recording.